They so beautiful though. Look at this. Look at this cast. Look at this cast right here. You know what I'm saying? My brother Super. I know we texting each other, but hold on. He might. Super, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, I'm listening, brother. I hear you.
And I took the filter
All
off.
right, all right. So we about to do the little eliminations. I gotta go. I'm gonna start. All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. And this is my first time doing the eliminations like this. I think this is gonna be better. I'm gonna go down the line starting with Super. I'm gonna we're gonna go through each one. You're gonna tell me why it's a yes and why it's a no. And this is how we're gonna go. Why is it? You know what I'm saying? And I'm really waiting for Star to get up here. All right, we're gonna start out with Super. Go ahead, Super. Unless you wanna go last. You wanna go last, Super?
Oh no, I can go. I don't mind.
All right, let's go. All right, let's go.
No, I'm saying so
Hold on,
you
wait,
want
wait,
me to
wait.
give an answer to each one, right? To the yes and the no?
Yeah. So like if you want Synergy to be my woman, tell me why, yes. Or if you don't want her to be my woman, tell her why no.
Oh.
TKO.
Yeah, huh?
Just one small
Well listen.
request. I think we should ask them first. Why shouldn't they be the one that go first before we decide that? Why shouldn't they?
Okay, yeah,
It's
that's
gonna
cool.
take
Yeah,
too
I'll
long
spice
though.
it
We
up.
already been through all that. We got our man made.
No, it's good. It's good, Gucci. That actually spices it up a
Okay.
little
Well, all
bit.
right. Well, go ahead. Let's do it.
No, I want to spice mine my own way. Everybody do whatever y'all want to do. Don't tell me to do. So I'm gonna ask this question. So I go to each, it's three of them, so we go to all three, right?
Yep, yes indeed.
Okay, so I'll start out with whatever that. Boom.
Synergy.
Which one of these women, if you had to choose anyone but not yourself, which one of these women that you feel would be best fit for my brother?
Mm.
From Nellie and Money, correct?
Ain't them the only two women you see up here?
Yes, sir. So, out of the two, I feel like Money, to be honest, would be a better fit. Should I say
And
why
why?
or?
Yeah,
Okay.
why?
Okay.
All right.
Just because, and this is not to judge you, Nelly. This is just because of like the relationship dynamics before. You said you were with the women before. You said you were more like more of a dominant one. So I feel like just because of that, I feel like Money would be more likely to be submissive and be a better fit.
Okay. Okay.
So is it a
And
yes
I'll
about
say,
Synergy?
Stingray, you are
Synergy, baby, synergy.
it's whatever I got. You are
Okay, super.
I'm gonna give you a yes.
You know you like me, super. Thank you.
I know what I
Okay.
like. Cause you a whore. And my brother like whores. So I'm gonna give you a yes because you're cute, sexy, and you get more personality, even though you're kind of dull too. You have more personality than these other two girls. They're
Thank
I'm
you.
about to get to them girls. But you give me like you
Okay.
gonna turn my brother up in the club. You the bad bitch. You gonna walk in with money looking good. You gonna get on the table. You gonna dance. Y'all gonna take shots. Money gonna pour it
You
in
know
your mouth.
what?
You gonna pour it in her mouth. Y'all gonna pour it on y'all titties. It
This
just
nigga
gives
got a
a
whole
set.
single.
Oh yes, I want to think about me. I'm a
Period.
visionary. She gives a set,
You know
and
what?
I know I can tell you definitely will give the set that my brother want to flex and flog like he all that with all these fine ass bitches. You definitely will give a set. You know, and you just give me that. So I definitely will
Period.
say yes for you for that. You a good fit. Moving forward.
I appreciate
Okay,
you, super.
Nelly. If you had to
Yeah.
eliminate any one of these, I'm saying if you had to pick any one of these girls for my brother, who would you choose? And please explain why.
I like Money Magnet. She just seems so down to earth and she's cool. She about her business. I like her.
Mm, thanks. Nelly, I like you,
Yeah.
but not for my brother.
I feel it.
Yeah, you give me a good girl, good credit, probably some good head, but it's something that's a disconnect there that I feel with y'all.
No.
It's a disconnect. I be trying to connect, but I don't see a connect with you in a TKO. You just a little too plain Jane, a little too Martha. And not speaking of Stewart, but you just not up. You're not giving Monica Lewinsky. My brother like Monica Lewinsky, a little, like that, little tits out, just a little exotic, a little freakish away. You just I don't know that maybe you might got it behind closed doors. I don't know. It's just not exciting enough for me. It's just only my opinion though. He may think otherwise, so that's why I gave you a no. But you're cute and I like you though. Moving along to money.
Okay.
Money. If you could choose any one of these beautiful young women for my brother, who would you choose? And please explain why.
Honestly, I would choose Nellie. Because the reason why is because Synergy had her opportunity and she left it on the table. And that's just what I got. That's just what I got from watching the show. But I think that you're a very
After I
beautiful
voted for
girl.
you, bitch, I take my
No,
fucking
it's
vote
okay,
back. I
Synergy.
take my vote back. You
No,
disrespecting
let
and
us
stuff.
spill.
Okay,
Let us
Take it.
spill,
They
Synergy.
wanted my honest opinion. I don't want to hold any
I'm
punches
gonna let
with
you
love.
live.
I said what I said, and
I'm
I
gonna
meant
let
that.
Mm, mm. Money, money, money. Okay. Well, money. You're cute. You're young. What I just saw, you're a little feisty. You stand on business. You made sure you been here. You're present. And my brother actually like you, and I actually like you
Nigga,
too.
got my
At
heart
first, I
beating.
thought you
I'm a
was a
part of this shit. Nigga, go ahead and say it. Nigga, this nigga super got me on the. I'm gonna answer this motherfucking Steve. Like, okay, what's going on?
I thought you was a cornball, but you grew on me. That's the best part about these shows. And I like you, and I also like you for my brother. I think you will be something different, not the typical yellow bone, the norm, what he used to, just light skin and dumb. No, get you a little chocolate educated. Get you a lawyer. Get you somebody with some that can level you up. I think you may just be the girl. So I'll give you a yes. I like you for him. I think you got some
Thank you.
spice in you. I think you got a lot of spice in you for him too. He'll get you turned out like he wants you to. He gonna spice you up. But yeah, I think you got it all in you, baby. So those are my two that I give yeses to. I love you, Nelly, but somebody had to get a no.
Super.
Okay.
Thank you
I
for your
think
whole set. I think we need to start doing our sets like this. That was a really good set. The way you did that whole rollout. Matter of fact, if y'all want to choose to do it like that, y'all can. But if y'all want to have your own way to do it, y'all can do it. That wasn't bad. That was nice, brother. All
all
right,
right, thank you, brother.
Felicity King, man. Starting from however you want to start. These three women right here, yes and no, and why?
All right, so peace and blessings again, ladies. How y'all doing? Well, I'm always unbiased. So if we're going off appearance wise, I'll go with box 4. If we're going strictly off that, seems more of your speed when it comes to the appearance wise. However, of course, we know it's much deeper than that. So that being said, I guess I'll start with Nelly. With Nelly, I'll definitely go with the no. Because what I observed so far, she does seem like she has to work on her attitude problem. She does not seem like she's coachable. She doesn't really get along with females, which would be an issue with something like polygyny. Although she does have a best friend, she seemed like she would choose her best friend over you if it came down to it. Um, she does come off as stubborn. And again, it doesn't come off as loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Um, you ask questions like, if we had a riff, relationship, all it takes for her is to start drinking. And before you know it, she'll embarrass you in your goddamn house. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't seem like, loyalty ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Um, she's a pretty girl though. You know what I'm saying? Very good looking sister. Carries herself nice, but I don't think she's fit for a marriage and monogamy or polygyny, for that matter. It's not today. Doesn't mean tomorrow. We'll go back to box 4. Very beautiful. Even has a beautiful spirit. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, she's been with the bros. You know what I'm saying? Whether spiritually or physically, that's just a goddamn no. She does not come off as loyal. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we see from her pattern, she's talked to multiple men. She's dished you for another man, and then she even just now we just saw her disloyalty through money. She gave her opinion about something, and the moment money disagreed, she says, "I'll take it back." So just that fast, she'll switch up on you. You know what I'm saying? When she's upset. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely see that she will flip on your motherfucking ass just like she flipped on you when she had that goddamn opportunity. Hold on, wait. She doesn't listen. She's not coachable. She's opinionated. You get what I'm saying? So you can't listen. She can't take constructive criticism. When I talked about Nellie, Nellie didn't say a goddamn thing. And she's who I look as the most stubborn. You know what I'm saying? So that's showing right there. She doesn't have self-control. You know what I'm saying? So these are things that are not great attributes in a dynamic like polygyny. I've been doing it 23 years, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. That being said, going down to money magnet, I
Wait, can
believe
I
it's a
respond real quick?
hold on, this is not a rebuttal. You're not the judge. I'm the judge. Close your
So
mouth.
after you get done with Money
So
Magnet, I'll let
Okay,
you
it's only because
rebuttal.
I couldn't.
yeah.
No, it's only okay. Just for you, TK.
All right.
I'll shut up.
So when it comes down to the sister money magnet, once again, I have nothing but great things to say about the sister. The only thing I did not like, of course, and for me that might be a little biased, even though I'm not biased, her biblical views. But nonetheless, she didn't shit on the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that it wouldn't be too late. She seems the most coachable, the most responsible. She seems like if it came down to it, that could be the person that can help you run a business that you can help build an empire with, you know what I'm saying, to continue. You know what I'm saying? So she seems like the person that is fit to be a wife. She had a previous marriage that ended 5 years ago. So she knows what it feels like to be in a marriage. You know what I'm saying? So she seems like she knows what she wants, from going from one place to the next to do exactly what she set out to do. So it seems like she's great at completing a task. So I got nothing but great things to say about the sister. Just that one conversation, I gained a lot of respect for. I mean, I still respect these sisters here as well. I think they are all great individuals. I just don't think that they're, you know what I'm saying, fit for you. You know what I'm saying? So might be fit for somebody else. So sisters don't take nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm gonna go for what I feel is my brother's best interest. You know what I'm saying? So again, I think y'all best interest. And last but not least, I think Syringe, if it don't work out, going back to too much. You know what I'm saying? Give him some.
See, and now you're being disrespectful. Now you're being disrespectful. So now I'm about to get on your ass, Polygyny. You said me and you had a long conversation, right? The only reason why you didn't
Yeah.
pick me as your wife was
Pick you
because
as a
I wouldn't
wife.
drop astrology for you.
Pick
Because
you
I
as a
wouldn't drop
wife.
astrology for you. Just
I
let's
never
wake it
fucking
up. Let's
wanted
wake it
you.
up.
Never fucking wanted
Let's
you.
wake it up. Let's
Pick you
wake
as
it
a
up,
wife.
sweetheart.
Hold on,
But
you talking like
anyways,
you had
that's
a
all I'm gonna say
chance.
on that.
You talking like you had a
Huh?
That's
chance.
Hold
all
on.
I'm
What
gonna
Where's
say
happened
the
on
again?
chance?
that.
Rewind.
What?
Rewind.
Fucking
Let
wind.
us
So
speak.
she talked to him too?
Oh,
You should
We
talk to
had
Pop
one
though.
conversation.
put these
We had one
motherfuckers in my
conversation.
about
There
the
was
Bible.
no sexual. There
About
was
the
no
Bible.
exactly. There was no
Thank
sexual
you.
insinuations. But you
So
did
don't
say
even go look. Don't try to
but we
make
did
it
have
seem
those
like you had a fucking
conversations,
chance with
and
me.
you did say
Don't
that
try
you
to
would
make it seem
accept
like
me
you had a
as your
chance with
wife
me.
regardless
You
of
better
how it
save
looked
your
like,
goddamn
only if I
soul.
dropped
You
astrology. But
acting
I
like I
told you I
shot my
wouldn't drop
shot at
astrology
you.
for you. So that's why you
I tried
acting
to
like
shoot my
that,
shot at you.
Polygyny King. But that's
I
okay.
never
We're
flirted
just
with
This is
you.
waking
a
that
good
up.
Hey,
set.
see,
This is
you
a
on
good
some
set.
clown
Okay.
shit. Hold on,
All
wait.
It's a
right.
good
Some
set. I didn't know it
clown
was gonna be
shit.
like this.
See, look, you on some clown shit.
Anyways, that's all I wanted
This
to
is
say.
how
I'm
you
just gonna
know.
keep it.
Look, this is
I'm
how
just
you
gonna keep
know
it
right there.
respectful.
Look, this is how
No,
you know
you know
right there the type of
I
woman
got
that she is. Number one, I never flirted with you. Two, never showed any fucking interest in you. I never even so much as even complimented your motherfucking ass. We talked about the Bible, the Holy Bible, and that whole fucking time I was
For
destroying
8
that
hours,
dumbass shit you was
yes.
on.
For
Hold on,
8
wait. Why
hours,
the fuck would
yes.
I choose a fucking goofy ass woman who wants to do fucking astrology? Get the fuck out of here. Show ass on, Greg.
For
And
8, but you talked
motherfuckers
to me
know,
for 8
wait,
hours.
motherfuckers
But we
know I'm
talked
a
for 8
flirt.
hours.
Hold up. Motherfuckers know I'm a flirt,
Come
but no
on.
fucking way your
Felicity
ass
King,
would
would
have
you
had a
ever
fucking chance.
invest 8
You a
hours
beautiful
in a
fucking
woman where
woman.
you
That
weren't
motherfucker, don't try to
considering?
make
Come
it
on
seem like I
now.
wanted your motherfucking ass. Don't flatter
Super
Come
bad.
yourself like
on.
that. Goofy ass girl. Shut your
Come
goofy ass up.
on.
Fuck out of
Okay,
here.
all
Like,
right. We're
like you
gonna move
had a
on. We're gonna move
motherfucking
on. We're
chance
gonna move
with
on,
me.
y'all. We're gonna move on, y'all. Now, this
Fuck
is
out
what
of
you call
here.
spooky set. There's been so much twist. That's how you know the universe, it was supposed to be these exact people up here. Because
I
Yeah.
was a long
I didn't
time
even
back.
know how everything would have worked in. I didn't even know it was any links. And I didn't even remember until y'all was side
Too
by side.
much.
Never mind, this is a lot. Okay, we're gonna go to
She's a
too much.
liar, like I said. Hold on, I was almost done. So that being said, I got nothing but good things to say about box 8. And just like what I said earlier, that motherfucker flip, and she's a goddamn compulsive motherfucking liar. She
Only
still
because
ain't
I
fucking
wouldn't
got rid
drop
of her
astrology for
goddamn
you.
lying.
You're still mad.
Shut the
Just be
fuck up.
honest,
It ain't your
Felicity King.
turn. It
You're
ain't
just
your turn to
mad.
talk. I'm still
You're just
judging.
so
I'm
mad. But
still
anyway.
judging. I'm still judging. Close your mouth. So right then and there, it just shows you she's a fucking liar. Don't trust this motherfucking girl. I'm
All
done.
right. All right. Go ahead, too much. Go ahead, too much.
All right, all right. Hey, I'm gonna start with box 6, man. I really think you should keep her. You know what I'm saying? These are minor things that you know what I mean, but they can be worked on, and I think she got the willingness. The reason I say that, is what I noticed is like women act different with different calibers of men. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So like the
okay.
problem she may have had in the past with niggas, she might not do that with you. She might value you all the way different, man. You know what I'm saying? I've had women that go off on niggas and shit. And they don't treat me like that. You know what I'm saying? So like I know damn well like I really think she'll do that to you. I think she'll respect what you got going on, and also, she'll bring some things to the table to where y'all can work in and move and make some shit happen. So I say keep that.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
y'all
Like,
making this. See, y'all, that's why I
Mhm.
like this dynamic. Y'all gonna give me some good shit from both. Y'all gonna give me some
Mhm.
good shit from both sides. I respect that, brother. Keep
Yeah.
going, too much.
um, as far as money magnet,
So hold on, is
man,
it
I
yes
can't
or
even
no for
find that.
Nelly? Yes.
Yeah, keep Nelly. Nelly,
Okay.
I'm rocking with you, sis. You know what I
Sure.
mean? Don't think because I'm giving you a time, trying to figure out what's going on. I ain't rocking with you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think she's a good fit for you. Um, money magnet. Everything about her, it says all the right things, but I'm not sure, you know what I'm saying, how to call this because she might just be way too sweet of a girl, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm, mm.
I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, you might be a little too much for her, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Not that she don't fit in her beauty and her intelligence, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you might
Well,
be
she flipped to her on that though. She flipped to her
I'm,
on that. She like, hold on, nigga.
I mean, I'm just
All
saying
right,
though,
keep
like,
going.
Tell him,
she's showing
girl.
she got a little bit, like you got a powerful spirit, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, man, that might after a while, it might be cool at first. After a while, that might wear a person down. You know what I mean? They may not be ready to be
Mm-hmm.
around something like that. So
All right,
right,
all
right,
right.
right. So like, I'm not trying to say no. I ain't saying yeah either. I'm undecided
Thank you,
right
Rich
there, right
Queen,
now.
baby.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Now we
real.
got we
That's
got
real.
synergy. I know you
Synergy.
personally,
Woo.
man. I know you are a great fucking human being when it all comes down to it. You know what I'm saying? However, you know, uh,
Stay
shit,
wrong. Stay wrong. Stay wrong.
uh, okay. I really do think that, honestly, like, there's things I know about her, like I was saying about how women act with different calibers of niggas. If she was to be
Notice.
with you, see, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna be raw. If you look at, you know what I mean, different men that she done fucked with, and some of the conversations I've had with her, she's actually been trying to find a nigga who's a certain caliber. I think she would sit her motherfucking ass down if she was right there where it's at. You know what I'm saying? However, you got it's things that didn't happen that are irreversible. You know what I'm saying? Like it's I don't know how he feel about it. I probably wouldn't take it personal or whatever, but you know, shit. The niggas homeboys didn't see your naked body. You know what I'm saying? Like that might be something. I'm the type of nigga that if you start going with a nigga, you sis, I'd never think about it again. I wouldn't care if you tried to fuck me after y'all break up, nigga. Fuck you. Like, you know, I'm not gonna let you clown him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know, I'm gonna have to look at Capone real quick and say, do you give a fuck about shit like that?
Yeah. I give a fuck about shit like that. I can't lie. I ain't gonna
If
lie.
he
I
give
can't
a
lie to my
fuck,
brother.
it's no. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
what
I do
make
give
it
a
no.
fuck.
He give a
I
fuck,
don't
no.
look. I don't judge nobody, and I
Right,
respect honesty, but I do give a fuck. I got to be honest. I do give a fuck. I can't say I don't give a fuck.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's no. Now let me go back to money real quick. I seen you flip that her. I don't want no problems. Yes, stay, nigga, stay. Shit, I'm good.
Wait, but was
Okay.
I a yes or a no?
Babe, girl, come on now. Come on. Wait to the end like everybody else doing. Please.
I said no, and the reason was that he said he actually cares.
The fuck?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he actually cares that, you know, what occurred occurred. You know what I mean? So that's the reason for no. Outside of that, like
I like
would I
that
know
she
what
in it
kind
to
of
win it though.
motherfucker?
As soon as she want to know everything, she in it to win it
Yeah,
though.
I'm
Right.
trying to
She ain't
know.
playing.
Can I ask you now, TKO, or should I say my question for the end then?
You can wait until the judges is
Go
done.
ahead.
Girl,
No,
what's wrong with you?
Okay.
All right, too much. Mute yourself, please. Anyways, Synergy, you are definitely a hell to the no, and I'm gonna tell you why. You only give off weekend vibes, okay? And you are too risky for him to bring around his daughter, his number one, or anybody else in that case. You give off community weekend vibes. A good time and a couple of nuts and call you when I call you, and that just be that. You won't even get a main landline number. You would get like a phone app, a text app number, shit like that, because you just don't give off just prioritizing pussy. Like your pussy is not prioritized. Your pussy is only
Two who are
prioritizing
honestly
for the.
catching me. This is crazy.
Excuse me. Your pussy is only prioritized for the community. So with that being said, it's a hell no for you. Nellie, baby, it's no shade to you, and I'm just being 100% truthful and honest. You give off very revengeful. If something don't go your way, and if you feel like I feel like if you get the opportunity to play with him in any way, shape, or form, if you in your feelings and you feel like you have been played with, you're going to go to the extreme to be heard, seen, and do the fucking most. So you don't come off as being trustworthy because you don't have your attitude under control, sweetheart. You don't. You still reacting out of your feelings, and you
Gucci
never
got some
even
high
give.
sensitive emotion. I'm shocked with Gucci tonight. I ain't gonna lie. Gucci, I'm shocked with your pickup. All right, go
You
ahead.
don't
Keep
have
on.
your emotions under control, sweetheart. This is just a
Like she a slice
virtue.
of motherfucker. Thin line between love and hate. That Lynn
Yeah,
Whitfield just cut a
yeah.
nigga.
Yeah, this is just a virtual interaction, and you just giving out very tense, very eager, very upset, bothered. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, you are not the one for him at all because you probably need a couple of anger management classes. And they just double back later on down the line, but not right now, baby. Money. Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Hey,
Awesome.
I feel like she's somebody that you can grow with, somebody that you can build with, somebody that you can also bring around your family without them smelling a dead hole, a rat. I also feel like that she's open to you could tell by her work ethic and her just her demeanor that she's very much so approachable. She's understanding. She's willing to learn. She's willing to just be compatible with like this is more so of a corporate set. Just a weekend getaway, a whole vibe, but just a fling. This is somebody that I can see you with because she's very open minded and she's very humble. I see trash, trash, and corporate. So if you could take, you can't take the trash and bring it to corporate because you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. And with that being said, I'm
calling trash. Okay, you could have kept
hey,
it
bitch,
respectful.
you a
Now you
slut,
being
you fucking
disrespectful. You could have
screaming,
kept that
Hold on,
shit
bitch.
Synergy.
That's
You
how
go
respectful.
next. I'm gonna
mad
let you
the
go
Like,
next,
world
fuck.
Synergy.
don't fuck you,
I'm
bitch.
gonna let
Don't
everybody else
nobody
go
got no
next.
room for you. Don't nobody want to fuck with you. You a nasty bitch all the way in Canada. Your pussy blown out in another country. Fuck up. Stop cutting me up like you the lost your motherfucking man, ho. You sound these pimps on this motherfucking bitch. You cool.
Keep it moving, Gucci. Keep it moving.
Hey, baby, don't cut me off. Don't cut me off, baby. Anyways, I'm gonna go with money. I'm going on mute.
Hey,
Okay.
TKO.
Woo!
Just
Whoa,
for
whoa,
your
whoa,
own
whoa,
time,
whoa,
look
man.
at
Look,
them
huh?
screenshots. I got evidence
Huh?
that she's a fucking liar. Look at your
Wait,
screenshots.
can we go through this
Yeah,
now?
motherfucker.
Okay.
Because
You little
we
Okay.
liar.
went through an 8-hour
So
conversation.
yeah, Synergy, go. Yeah,
Yeah,
we can go do
we
it
had
all
an
right
8-hour
now. Fuck
conversation and
it.
it was all on video chat. So what
Thank you.
screen you have screenshots of biblical verses you were sending me,
It's
not the
giving
conversation
that the
between you was
men
saying,
that
well, it
that
don't
you
matter how
could
much your body
He about
count
to
was.
read it.
hold up, Sandra.
He
Yeah,
about to
Hold
like
read
up,
it.
what?
Sandra.
He
Fuck
about
Sandra,
to
that.
be
read
quiet,
it.
boo.
Oh yeah, let's reset. Let's
Sandra.
reset. We're about to go
But
through
I'm
the
gonna
what's
be
names to
honest, TKO.
reset.
It's giving that the men on here have really personal dealings with some of the women you trying to choose. They get. I think they want to see you
Thanks,
because
super.
I don't know
Thank you,
what's going on.
Super.
Why are they trying to prove
Thank
so much
you.
No, we
about
don't want
them?
witchcraft
I don't know
bitches.
why.
Thank
It ain't
you,
We don't
about
want
none of y'all.
Super.
witchcraft
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
My
motherfuckers.
cat
That's
We
it.
teeth.
don't
Oh,
want
too
witchcraft
much smoke, too
motherfuckers.
much crack
We
pipe.
don't want
That's why
witchcraft
his
niggas.
Hold
lip
on.
We
burn.
don't
Hold
want
on, y'all.
And
witchcraft
you
Hold
got
on.
niggas.
this raccoon on your
Let's talk
skin.
about it
We
afterwards.
You
Hold
don't
on.
got
Let
a
want
me
none
let
of
me
them fucking
Pomeranian
witchcraft
let
on
me
your
get.
niggas.
Y'all
skin.
gonna make me forget how y'all felt about them. I get it. I get it. I get it. So let's just keep it. You know, because now we're about to get to this, and then we can do it right afterwards. So Synergy, you want to do a spill right after everybody? I'm gonna let you do a spill. I'm gonna respect you. Synergy, what did you want to say? I think it was to Gucci. Let's just get everything out the way so I can make my choice and so I
Oh
can tell
yeah, for
y'all
sure.
whatever. And then we can really whatever.
Thank you, Gail. So, yeah, no, I really wasn't gonna just do that. Was just Gucci, that was a little key,
You
whatever.
know better.
But Felipe definitely said that he would make me his woman, and the only issue was that it was astrology, and I was not about to drop astrology for him, so he thinks
You're
I'm
a
not
goddamn
submissive.
liar.
So that happened in a
You're a goddamn
conversation,
liar.
and
It's
that's
okay.
on my mama
It's
and
okay,
my daddy.
Parisi.
That's on
We're
my
gonna talk
mama
about
and
it,
my
Parisi.
daddy. Both my parents is
Your mom and
dead.
daddy
So
dead.
Hold on,
exactly,
hold
and
on,
that's
hold on,
on
hold
Your
on.
my
ass
dead
Listen,
is
let
mama,
me
and
do a
that's
dead.
on my
spill.
dead daddy too.
Your
Let me
mom
So
and
at
spill,
the
daddy,
end
bro.
of the
your
day,
mom and daddy
that's on
dead
Let me
lying
them.
on
spill,
that
bro.
shit. Your
Absolutely.
mom and daddy dead lying on that shit.
They are dead.
Them
They,
motherfuckers
yes,
walking
R.I.P.
charcoal.
Rest in peace.
Lying on
Big
that
Mama, Big
motherfucking
Papa.
shit.
Absolutely.
Lying on that shit.
I'm
Them
definitely not
motherfuckers
lying.
dead lying to
Hold
saying
on.
some shit like
What
that.
happened to Money
That's why
Magnet?
you butt hurt. That's why you butt hurt. Anyway, that's TKO.
On
And
you,
thank you,
What?
Super,
over
for
you.
clocking it. Thank you,
Being a
Super, for
Hold
witchcraft
on.
clocking
ass,
it.
goofy
Oh,
ass girl,
baby, you
get
know
the
I'm
fuck
a
out of
Yes, you
sweet
got.
here.
baby.
You just
Hey,
mad because ain't
He's
hey,
nobody want
so
your
he's
hold on. I'm
feeling
about
motherfucking,
to.
he's
don't
so
nobody want your
independent
Get
motherfucking
about
everybody.
it.
leftovers, goofy.
He's so
It's stuff that
Whoa!
you
independent
ain't
Hold on.
never
feelings about it.
felt.
His
That's
deep is
stuff that you
deep.
ain't never
Hold
felt.
on 1 second.
Stuff that you
Hold
ain't
on,
never felt.
everybody.
And
Hold on,
thank
everybody. Hold on. Well,
you,
all
you
due
never.
respect. Hold on. Hold on. Synergy. I don't know what's going on right now. We almost at the end, and I know I'm holding up people and everything. So I'm trying to get through this. I don't, we're gonna read afterwards. I just want to respect everybody's time right now. Even the women that's up here. I want to. So I didn't know you was gonna go on the whole spill. I just thought you was gonna say something sweet, and
I apologize.
we're gonna move on. So, all right, let's just move on, y'all. Let's move on. All right. Okay. I see the screenshots, but I'll tell you, I don't need no screenshots. I don't need no screenshots. Um. Okay. Whew. Um. I think I see good things in all of y'all. Honestly, I see some. Of course, I see flaws and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to spot out certain things. I think I even told Nelly about what I seen that or either I spoke up that I don't know if I said it today. I know I said it today. I don't know if it was through you or if I was speaking subliminally. I don't know. I think I spoke to you though. But synergy. You know how I know I'm growing? Because it's something about a badass, thick ass, fine ass, sexy yellow bone that I would just overlook any bullshit Any little shits. And I still just go with my lower chakra. You know what I'm saying? I just go with my lower chakra. No, I'm being serious. I'm being serious, baby. You just got that want to get fucked. Out of everybody, you got that you want to get fucked. Like you want to get fucked by a nigga. I'm not saying that's what you were about only. But for real, you just got that something about you that's seductive. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you that, but like nigga, yeah, I could just like with you, I can go to town. Shut up, bitch. You know, spit in your mouth, everything. Like real exclusive, gang shit. And where I'm at today, especially having a new daughter, but even before my daughter came in my life, where I'm at today is I do realize where I messed up a lot. Sat down and fell asleep with him. Well, come in right now, Kai. I just not read your message. You better come in right now, Kai. You better come in. I got your message. So if you in here, get in here. Hurry up, Kai. Cause we about to end this. We about to do some shit. But I'm
Wait,
gonna tell
so do
you
you guys
this.
say something real quick? I'm
Now
so
she told me the
sorry.
reason. Go ahead, baby.
So I just want to say, right, that I wanted to be authentically honest about everything tonight because I don't want to lie and I don't want to be deceptive. I don't want to start where I'm at, right?
And that's what I like about it.
Yeah, like,
You make this shit hard because that's what I actually value about you.
yeah, and like
I feel like
most women,
I feel like I
yeah,
can trust you. This sounds crazy. I'm a little different. I feel like a motherfucker that can tell me something that I might not like. I can trust more than somebody just gonna just tell me something that I ain't gonna know nothing bad about.
yeah, because I could have easily lied to you about stuff that
However,
you would have never found out about. Sorry to keep going.
however, no, but
Exactly.
listen, I didn't finish, y'all. I didn't
I'm
finish, y'all.
sorry. I apologize for the phone.
However, characteristics is characteristics when it comes to other stuff too. Just because you have the honest factor, it doesn't eliminate the other things. You know what I'm saying? Because this all happened in a short amount of time. You know what I'm saying? It all happened. Kai's in the queue. Now, this is what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna start. I was Super and Gucci. We're gonna get straight to it. Should we eliminate Kai and not give her a chance, or give her a chance? Because it's gonna be up to them. It's gonna be up to them right now. I fuck with Kai, but it's gonna be up to Super. It's gonna be up to Gucci. No, it's gonna be because Gucci wasn't here. It's gonna be only up to Super.
Who is Kai? Who is
Because Super
Kai?
been here. Who Kai?
Why she let Chris
Kai,
Oh,
hook
you
talk
him
said
up
to
real
you?
quick.
I'm talking about.
You know who Kai is.
Oh,
Yo,
okay,
go ahead.
no, I didn't know. I didn't know I know Kai, but I thought it was somebody else's name. I'm like, he's only three people. I didn't know she came up and calmed down. Oh,
All right, so give your reason real quick. And the only reason why I'm saying Super, because Super been here the whole show, is so he knows Kai. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, but go ahead, Super. Should we? How you think we should? Kai, what's your reason for being
I
late,
laid my
baby?
son down at 9:30 and I fell asleep with his ass and I just barely woke up.
Okay, and she's still
you
here.
know I'm gonna give Kai.
And I look crazy,
Man,
y'all.
Kai
Not
is
too
better
much,
than all
not too
those.
much.
It's okay. That's how I want to
All of
see you.
them,
So
but
come up. So you gotta
Kai
be somebody
natural.
else.
Kai is that. Kai like
What's
her.
up?
Kai is just something about her to me. She's natural. She's real. She's authentic. She's the girl next door. The girl from the hood. The girl that's relatable. The girl that's the vibe. She can get cute. You know, match. She's the one for me. Like if you don't want, her, I don't want you to want. Her. So what you want me to say?
Okay. All right. So this is what we about to do real quick. Super. If you got at least 20 more minutes with me, I gotta let too much Gucci and Felicity King answer a question. But we're gonna just keep it to two questions now, so that
Okay,
everybody can get to know
I
Kai.
got you.
All right, so I'm not gonna ask you nothing super this time.
Okay,
We're just gonna go straight to Felicity King.
all right.
Kai, give him a real quick summary of who you are, real quick. Give him a quick summary of
Yeah.
who you are, where you from, how old you are, how many kids you got, all that good shit.
I'm Kai. I'm from Indiana, but I reside in Florida. I have two boys. Somebody say something to me.
Somebody background.
Somebody background, who background?
My bad, yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
go
okay.
ahead. Go ahead. Start over. Start over.
I said my name is Kai. I'm from Indiana. I have two boys. I have two businesses. I'm a small business owner, nothing too major, you know. An entrepreneur and a video vixen. I used to be a host. I don't host anymore. Um, I don't know, y'all. I'm just waking up. I'm sorry. Um, hmm.
All right. So go ahead, put us in the key. You can just answer whatever. We're gonna keep it two.
2 questions.
Yeah, 2 questions. So y'all think of some good
Okay.
ones.
Well, I know you mentioned that you were a video vixen. What if he didn't want you to do none of that anymore? Are you willing to let that go?
I don't do it anymore.
Okay, cool. All right. What is you said 2 questions. What is
I'm
what do
gonna
you
let
think
you get
would
two
be
more questions. I'm gonna let you get two more questions because that
okay?
was like a quick. Go ahead.
Yeah. What do you think would be one of the greatest qualities that you yourself would bring into a poly dynamic? You know what I'm saying?
Um, More of not nurturing, but that's like one of the main places I'm good at because I'm raised in the Midwest, so we're really good on hospitality and whatnot. But I definitely bring, stability, some knowledge, everybody can bring some type of knowledge to each other. I bring a little bit, not a whole package. I'm not fully there yet, but we getting there. Not saying that I'm knee healed or anything, but I definitely bring some good hospitality to the family.
Okay. Um, I guess my last question would be, well, important question. You believe in the Bible?
Yes.
All right. I'll just leave it there.
Okay. All right. We're going to too much. Too much. Go ahead. That's my brother. Too much. If you don't know who Polygyny King is, he got 6 wives going on 7, 23 years, I think, and too much
Almost 22.
childhood. Okay. And too much my childhood friend. I've been
Hey,
knowing him all my
so
life. All right.
Kai,
Go ahead. Too much.
when you picture being in this relationship, like how do you visualize life being day to day at that house?
Mm.
Hopefully functionable. Everybody has a role in the morning. One may prepare one thing, one prepare a meal, get the day planned out. So hopefully it comes with a lot of organization.
Okay. So you mentioned being a video vixen and like a social media person. If he was asking you to jump back in that lane, he do music and videos and shit. Would you be willing to jump back in that lane with him?
Of course, in certain areas, like I did used to be an entertainer for 4 years. I was a dancer for 4 years, but I've been out of it for 4 years. I have 2 degrees now and I'm a business person, but I definitely know how to work social media. I still have about uh almost 9K on Instagram right now. I had 15K, but since I don't dance anymore, I dropped a lot.
Right. But yeah, I wasn't really referring to dancing. It was more about the music videos and things of that nature.
Right, but I'm saying that I was a video vixen because of the dancing, but I definitely still know how to promote because I was hosting parties and I was doing a lot with all the promoting.
Okay, is that something that you would try to bring to the table?
It could be one of the things, but that's not something I'm doing right now, but it's easy for me to pick back up.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all my questions, man.
For sure. And we got Gucci. I don't know. You know who Gucci is, Colin?
No.
All right. Gucci. He's somebody, he an OG on the app. He been doing this thing for a while. He ain't never showed his face. So if you do a crime, he ain't gonna get caught. No face, no case.
Excuse me. Don't. I have.
Oh,
First off.
oh, pardon. My
Second
bad,
of
bro.
all, how you doing, sweetheart?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm from Chicago. What part of Indiana are you from? Are you from Gary?
No, I'm from Fort Wayne.
Okay. Um, are you willing to relocate if he chose you?
Yes.
Okay. Now you say you have 2 kids. Are they fathers in their life, and how would he feel about you being in a poly relationship with
Uh, One of them is an active father. Right now he has not custody of our son. He has our son partially for the summer. We don't have anything through the courts. We just, the weekend. My youngest is father. He's not in the picture at all. So he wouldn't really have too much to say. My oldest child father, I mean, he would just we would just try to figure something out. I don't know. But I mean, there's nothing he could really do, so I'm not worried about it.
You got no more questions.
Okay. All right. So look, synergy. I mean, my bad, my bad. Synergy. About. I was not synergy. You got Kim up. Synergy. All right, Kim up. All right. So this is the question that everybody's been asked. Kai. I don't know if you was window licking or if you was in here when it was asked this question, but they said which out of what you've seen, it can't be yourself. Out of all these three women you see up here, which woman you would think would be the best for me, or not best for me, to just like somebody that would be good for me, a good choose, and why, and who you wouldn't think would be a good choice.
And they have to be on this
And,
panel.
yep, they got to be on this panel. Everybody did it. You just wasn't here, so you kind of
Okay.
ducked that.
Well, I haven't met Box 4. I haven't really seen her
Okay, so
auditions
look,
with
we
you
gotta
or
be
whatnot.
fair. We gotta be fair. We gotta
So
be
I
fair,
wasn't,
y'all.
yeah.
So super. No, I said super or Polygyny King or Gucci. Can y'all give her the quick rundown on synergy? Give her the quick
Yeah,
rundown. We gotta be fair.
I can give it. I
But we
can
gotta
give
be
it. No,
fair.
no, 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 girl, stop unmuting yourself.
Can I just
Damn.
say that I never even got a chance to like say who I am and like what I've done and like stuff like that. Nobody
You
asked
have
me that. They were
said
just
Yeah,
focused
yeah.
on
enough.
like
Enjoy your
Okay.
questions.
ride. Come on.
All right.
Come on. Go
So
back on
so
mute.
hold on. So hold on. The reason why is because these other women, they got to judge you off of what they learned tonight. You get what I'm saying? So I think everybody, only to be fair, everybody got to hear the same stuff. You get what I'm saying? And then you can even spill after that. So
Okay.
matter of fact, after whoever wants to narrate this, say what they say. I'm gonna let you come back and say who you are real quick, but please make it short. All right,
Okay
all
then.
right. Go ahead, Gucci.
Baby, she need an automatic mute until it's her time because she's just steady interrupting judges and stuff like that. And I don't think that's okay at all. Okay, well, anyways, if
Facts.
I have to give you a rundown on her, I'm going to give everything in all caps with three letters. Okay? And you can figure out the three letters whenever you get a chance.
No, you gotta break
Oh,
it down. She don't know what that means. If you just say
all
such,
right, well, she's very. I'm gonna say she have talked to a lot of people on the app. Okay, she have had a lot of encounters, video, FaceTimes, virtually, probably in person, with a lot of broadcasters on this app. A lot of men per se. She also even had an encounter with his childhood friend. Too much in box motherfucking three. She also had an encounter, 8 hour encounter with the guy in box two. You get what I'm saying? On the phone for 8 hours, and she dealt with Polly. She dealt with a lot of people. Uh, I just feel like personally, if you had to think about her, a rat looking for a piece of cheese.
okay, all right. Thank you. Basically, what he's saying, all right, she's dealt with like 8 people off the app. I'm just gonna say it like that. We don't gotta put no names on it. We're gonna leave it like that. Now, Synergy, let her know who you are. Go ahead, Synergy.
Hi
I didn't
Kai.
mute you.
So
Go ahead.
so I'm an artist. I have a law clerk diploma. I actually have one more semester to finish my paralegal diploma. Just for y'all that didn't know, I have 12 years customer service. I was born in Ethiopia, lived in Kenya, Tanzania, Zimbabwe before I came to Canada. I used to speak 3 languages. I can only speak two fluently now.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I draw, I paint. I've been doing that since 2020, making money off that. And so people just focused on the people that I had conversations with. So yes, I had a lot of conversations with people, and some intimate moments as well, obviously. But I've only ever been with one person on the app. So that's my rundown.
Okay. All right. So Kai, out of these three women so far, who would you think that would be the best pick, and you can't pick yourself, and who wouldn't be a good pick, and why?
Um, I feel like Nellie would be a good pick, because she is older, more mature. She may not be all there, but I heard you say you were looking for somebody to meet you at least halfway. So At least you feel me. She could meet you halfway or something. I don't know. I like
For
money
sure.
too. I like money. She's cool people. She's definitely knows what she got going on.
For sure, for sure, for sure. And who wouldn't be a good choice so far, you think, and why?
Well, again, I still haven't met Synergy. This is still my first time meeting her, so I'm just gonna have to pick her because it's my first time meeting her.
You be trying to be so respectful. That's one thing I like about Money Magnet. Money Magnet didn't give a fuck. She said what the fuck she felt. All right, and Synergy picked her. She said she gave her a yes, and Money Magnet still
This
came
shit
through and
was
just told her the truth.
crazy. Ain't none of y'all my
All right,
friends. This is a competition.
all right, all right, cool, cool, cool. All right, well, shoot, all right, man. So we at the elimination. Damn. We at the elimination tonight, and Thursday will be the finale. Okay. Yeah. I think this is probably the best show I've had so far, in my opinion. I just love it. It has so much shit. Damn, but we
Yeah,
got through it the right way.
facts.
Yeah. Let me see. Uh,
Still so pressed. Anyways.
all right. Let me say all the bad things first. All right, because people start out saying all the good things. I'm gonna say all the bad things. Nelly, I'm not gonna lie. You kind of give me my ex vibes to where like she was just argumentative. Like you gonna argue me. I used to be drained because at the same time I'm just like chill. I like what to say. All right, cool, chill. I don't want to talk about it. So what the fuck I feel like you would just nick, and that will fucking throw me back. I've changed so much and I've worked on myself so much, and I feel like you could bring me back. Not your fault, but I could allow you to bring me back to my old self of being mad and just triggering me because you're so opinionated in a heated moment. Now, somebody speaking, nothing is wrong with that. Somebody having a strong opinion, nothing is wrong with that. But for somebody speaking to me out of term in a way of kind of aggressive or argumentative or combative, that I ain't gonna lie. That presents a red flag to me. Damn, how many bombs y'all gonna throw? That's more than Iran and
It's
Israel
because
right
I'm the
now.
bomb.com and I'm the best choice. But anyway, sorry.
Okay. Kai, my reservations with you, I kind of already said this publicly to you. I think the last show was at first I didn't think that you was really even here for me. I just think that you was honestly just doing your thing, running your set, especially after what Super said, what he said, you came in his room. I'm like, oh well, she's just a cute girl. She know that she cute, so she can just kind of get her way with almost anybody, but not me. And I was like, she just thinks she's gonna be playing a set. Well, I'm gonna show her how to play a set. That's what I was thinking in my mindset. However, the more I started to talk to you a little bit more, even if you are playing a set right now, you played it good because I'm starting to think about you in more of an expanded light after our last conversation. I think there's more to you, and sometimes with me being a big broadcaster on this app, some people don't know how to play it. They're like, well, this nigga might be playing. I don't really know too much about him. So shit, I'm gonna keep my guards up and do my thing. So maybe you was approaching it with that energy because I do got discernment. So maybe you was approaching it a little bit like that. Like I'm not about to be all the way committed. Shit, I'm gonna see what I can do because I don't know what his intentions is either. And I think the more that you got to kind of know my mind a little bit more, I loosen up to you, you loosen up to me. And I think that's just where we at, right? Uh, I'm gonna save you for last, energy. I'm gonna save you for last, baby. Money magnet. I don't. I heard what my brother Too Much said tonight about me being. I could be a little bit too like not verbatim, but like a little too stern for you, right? I don't believe that. I got a Lexi, and I believe that Lexi is even more softer than you. You know what I'm saying? I believe Lexi is a little bit more softer than you. I don't think that you're really a soft person. I just think that you're in a different frequency than a lot of people that's good. Like you're just in a different, you do certain things that a lot of people don't do. for yourself, your self love, your frequency, that way you vibrate, the what you practice, and I can't really, even though I'm trying to make this show so good right now, I can't really think of too much bad that I can see. I'm not I'm not trying to nitpick it at you. Right now, you haven't presented anything to me bad, but sometimes it can be scary because you just never know. But I can't really. I don't think none of us really can really. You know what I'm saying? You've been good. You've been great at it. So I really ain't got nothing bad to say. Synergy. Go ahead
Hey,
and unmute yourself,
Fabian.
baby.
Hey.
See, even with that, I rebuked that Jezebel spirit. I was funny. But look, baby, god dang. Synergy,
How you doing? How you
synergy.
feeling? How you feeling? May I ask you a question before you start? If that's okay with you.
Go ahead. Go ahead, baby.
So I know When Too Much asked you earlier if you care, and you said you care. Do you like when you said that? Do you mean like? I guess is it a deal breaker for you? Is what I want to
Let me do my spill. I mean, you had me.
ask.
Let
Okay,
me do
I'm
my
sorry. Go
spill.
ahead. Okay.
Um, I don't even know why I set it up like this. So synergy. Look, check this out, baby. My flesh want to give this a try. And I might not even to fuck you. That's so minute. I get pussy anytime I want, right? And I'm pretty sure you do everything, don't you?
No, it's not. I don't be fucking all the time. I just be having
No, I'm saying,
conversations.
you know what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about all the time. I'm talking about never mind. That don't even matter. Never mind. But what I'm saying is this, baby. My flesh says I wanna have this, whatever this. I don't know what pulls me to you. It's like I just wanna this.
Because we're meant to be,
But
TKO. Stop
but
fighting
it's
it.
some but listen, my discernment tells me, listen to me. My discernment tells me, hell fucking no. No, you bet not. You already know. Did you learn anything? Did you learn Capone? Did you learn? That's what but my flesh is like, man, you know what? Maybe she was just looking for a place like Too Much say, Too Much know how to word shit good. Maybe she's just looking for a spot because all these other niggas that she didn't find her perfect fit for her. You know?
But isn't that what everyone's
How
looking for, TKO? We're all looking for our best fit, right?
yeah, but we failed to put out that you talked to me and my brother within the same week. When you was done with him, you got to me. You know what I'm
In
saying?
the
So this all
same
happened.
week?
It was all happening
No,
within the
I
same
was
week. So,
never
so remember when you
overlapping.
was
It was
talking too
never
much?
overlapping. Yeah, it was, but
No,
I
no,
didn't
no. I didn't
overlap
say
y'all.
together. No, I didn't say together. I
Hmm.
said in the same week. So that means within that week, me and you started talking. And then before you started talking too much, you started talking to my other childhood brother, it was Imperial. And then I didn't even know when you talked to my other brother, Starlight from Oklahoma. They all from Oklahoma. I don't know what you got about these Oklahoma boys. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm insecure as a man, and I need to grow. But knowing that you want to fuck the homies, and you would have fucked the homies in that moment because you admitted it. You would have fucked the homies in that moment, and that my bros have seen your nice little pussy or your booty. That right there, I kind of do feel probably. I don't know if that's an insecurity thing on my end or just I don't think that's normal. You know what I'm saying? I don't think
Okay.
that part is normal. So what I do want to do, this is what I want to do. I'm not gonna choose you tonight, but I am gonna give you a chance to meet me at the Drip Baddies so I can meet you in person. So I'm gonna
Okay.
say no tonight, but I
I
will
appreciate
give you
it.
the opportunity to meet me next month when I have the house for everybody. So you don't got to worry about no hotel fare or nothing like that. And I can kind of meet you face to face on a personal level. I think that'll be fair.
Okay.
But with all
I
the
fuck with
other
that.
stuff that I respect your honesty, but with all the other stuff that I've heard that does this play, I got to be a fool not to look at that. You know what I'm saying? But that don't define you as a person, but it does play a part. All right, baby. And I
Okay, I
do
appreciate
appreciate you
you.
for your honesty. I do believe that you're the most honest girl that I had.
And that's crazy, TKO, how my honesty just got me kicked off. But Pelagie, you still so pressed. I
No,
want
it's
y'all to
not your.
clock that T.
No, but
Girl, he
watch
just
this
wants some
synergy.
friendly pussy. Shut up.
Hold on, y'all. Please, before y'all do y'all said, I want to teach you something, synergy. It wasn't your honesty that got you like this. It was your actions. It was your actions
Man.
with how you conducted yourself characteristically, and that's the things I want you just to kind of realize. Because yeah, we can be honest. I could be like, I came through here, I'm pimping, but I told you the truth. I'm pimping. I'm telling you the truth. You know, that's an example, y'all. Don't take that out of context. That doesn't mean that you got to accept it because I'm being honest about that. You get what I'm saying?
Fair. That's fair.
So that's all I'm saying. But I do stand on my word. I do want to meet you in person and get a chance to get to feel your energy up close. I don't mean that in no underlying freaky way or nothing like that. Even though I feel like you
Okay,
can try
I
to
fuck with
seduce
that.
me. All right, I do appreciate you. And Thursday we're gonna do the show. All right, baby. Shout out to
I
Synergy, man.
appreciate you.
Shout out to Synergy, man. I appreciate you, baby.
Bye, y'all.
Woo!
God.
Yeah. All right, everybody get on mute. Yeah, y'all do y'all thing.
Yeah.
Um.
Well, I'm
All
glad you got
right.
the dead weight up out of here.
Man.
Um. Yeah. So tonight, tonight was a show, and I appreciate everybody up here. And I'm really shocked at even Gucci. I keep on saying this. Gucci you was really good. Everything worked out like it worked. Even though I love Royce and everybody, but Gucci you was really good for the night. I really appreciate
Yeah.
that. And of course we know Polygyny can't get too much. These my bros I'll be around. But I was surprised, Gucci. I appreciate you. And I appreciate everybody else. But this is where I'm gonna go ahead and do a solo panel and let people come up. Not solo panel, but a solo little live. I got a lot to think about, man. Look at these beautiful women right here, man. I think this is the best. This is the best poly auditions I've ever had. For real. I love y'all and I appreciate my judges. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect now. All right.
For sure.
All right, y'all. Have a good night. It was fun.
Shalom.
Thank you.
My bad. My bad. I thought I was leaving, but I had the room on key. I'm about to leave again.
TKO.